document that I'm the name of the farmer's owner?
Absolutely not. Turn around.
Alright, come here.
Perfect.
What's up? This is a microphone.
Yeah, you gotta do an interview.
I'm good.
Say what's up. Show them how it's done, Kai.
Hello? I don't know.
You have anything to say to all your fans on YouTube?
Why do I have fans?
Did you watch the last vlog?
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
have any thoughts about it?
No, not really.
Dang.
Wait, what's the YouTube?
Sapal was a bully that last vlog, wasn't he?
You shut up when I'm talking to you! You shut your mouth! Do not make fun of anyone.
Yeah, he bullied, bro.
Did he bully you?
Say don't bully people online.
Dude,
Turn
do one of
into one of those
Say it's uncool to bully, and I'm gonna put in that ninja
YouTube
meme.
apologies.
You little shit.
Like, do not bully people. The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
You like a YouTube apology?
You know that one? Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's start jogging. Let's go, Franklin. Let's go, Eric. Oh, bro. Oh, I was gonna call you last night. So, I was watching The Sandlot last night because we made sushi, and so the kids didn't want sushi, so we bought them pizza.
Okay.
And so, I chose
s'mores?
no, but my kids had s'mores before, and I was like, look, the chunky boy is getting s'mores, and they started laughing. And I was watching from the beginning to end, and I was like, bro, I forgot how funny Ham is in the movie.
Yeah. Talking mess.
Bro, behind the catcher's leg.
Smalls. Yeah.
Would you say crap face, moron, butt sniffer, fart smeller?
Bro, his expression, I don't know how old he was when he did that movie, bro, but he's hilarious.
That kid.
Yeah, that kid
He was killing it.
You mix your weenies with your mama's toe jam. Yeah!
And the way he's like, how he hit that home run, he's like, and he's running around the base, he's like, just like I like it.
Idiot! It was a heater! Stupid idiot! Blow it outside! Just like I like it!
Lowing outside. You know, it's like lowing outside, just how I like it. I was dying.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And just
Classic.
Josiah was laughing when he was flexing for the chicks at the pool. All right, 2 and 2 out.
Peppercorn?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's new members for the wallflowers, man.
Yeah. New band members. This guy's on the accordion. And
The other one's on the bagpipe.
no, what's the other one with the little
The flute.
no, not the flute. The one that they play in jails all the time, the little
The harmonica.
the little thing. That's a trick, Chris. When I say partner up, you got to grab somebody your size. Otherwise. So we're basing it off of half guard, okay? And how our partner will come here, and then we're gonna go to our chokes, right? Just like this. Chop, drop the elbow, okay, just like that, right? So what I want you guys to make sure that you're not letting your wrists stay bent like this, okay? So once you chop, make that connection to his neck, boom. Or you can go boom. As you do that, make sure you got a good solid grip. elbow comes down here. Now the variation is when he knees in the butt and I switch my feet to my half guard. So I anticipate that transition. Now once I'm here, I'm gonna pull down, elbow comes here, right there, right? And then last week, we went to the farmer's arm, right? The farmer's arm bar. So we went foot to the hip here. Now I'm gonna put my foot here, clamp on the shoulder, right? Switch my hands, come underneath. Now I'm going here, pinching my knees, thumb down, making sure that you're controlling that wrist. For some small, some tweaks, okay? So now I sometimes go here because I like to drive my wrist here and I like to pull down here. Sometimes that doesn't work. So you guys can do this too. Hug your bicep and your tricep. I'm still pulling down and then I'm rolling my hands this way, okay? All while I'm keeping his wrist pinched there, okay? So I go down, roll here. Now, number 5 would be, that's what we did last week, right? The last one that we did, that's number 4. Don't worry about it, Chris. We'll catch you up with 1 through the 3, okay? So now we're here. Now, if his wrist falls off, here, I still hold on here. Forehead comes down. Switch. Now I'm going here. I finish here, okay? You guys remember that? So it's still the same corkscrew. Now we're just doing it from a different position, okay? Or a different entry from a different sequence. So now that's 1. Now this hand still stays elbow to elbow, okay? Here. Now I can reach down here, grab his ankle. Now I'm kicking with my left leg and my right foot is scissoring behind his neck here. So another way too, another detail I like to do with his legs, I like to pull it towards my head. Because when I'm going with someone big like Johnny or Little John, okay, it's hard to pull just straight over this way. So I pull the angle this way towards me as I scissor here. And then now I can just switch. Now once I get here, I can go pinching my knees, this foot pulling towards his head, right there, okay? You guys got that? Very simple. So off of the farmer's arm, come right here. So remember, off the farmer's arm, my foot goes here. The reason why it goes there is so as I'm adding the pressure, he tries to come into me, I keep him away. Keep that distance, okay? Here, foot goes flat on his back, and my knee pinches his shoulder right here. Adds more pressure. Here, finish. Now I slide. I come up to my knee, slide my shin to hook his head, and I use my forehead to roll all the way over to my hip. Once I'm there, I finish the arm bar there. Then I switch, grab his pants. I can grab close leg or foreleg, both okay. Here, pull, and then I scissor, and then I transition here. As I'm throwing him over, you'll see a lot of advanced guys trying to hold on here like this. I don't really care about that leg. I'm more worried about his arm because I have it extended, okay? So you can catch this, you don't need to, okay? You guys got it? It's perfect time to hold your questions if you have any, okay? You guys got it? All right, let's start drilling it a little bit, and then if you have questions, let me know, and I'll come around and break it down. So that way, there's how many ways to learn?
3.
3.
Or multiple combinations.
Okay, multiple combinations, which is?
Visual, auditory, tactile.
Which is going through it. Because sometimes the reason why I always say go through it first, and this is going to be for the seminar too, it's actually better to look at it. If you hear a couple questions getting asked, just go through it because you might answer your own question when you go through it. So that's why I agree with what Megan is saying. It's because you see it, you hear it, but then actually going through it probably will answer your own question sometimes. And then if not, then we'll go back and start dissecting it with just me, okay? All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Two cameras look sexy on them.
All right, so everybody got what we're doing on what we did last week, right? The only thing we added was the waiter sweep from deep half because we're gonna go back to X with it, if that makes sense. If you guys don't remember that, then, man.
I like that it says farmer's arm. I definitely named that arm bar.
Actually, probably like the 50 other Brazilian guys before you named that.
No, I guarantee you don't know anyone else that calls it a farmer's arm.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I named that because a farmer in Fresno kept doing it to me. He was a black belt.
Yeah.
The leg drag you're talking about, the technical stand-up, right?
Huh?
Number 3, technical stand-up one. We can Google it.
Yeah. So now that one can be off of this one or the over, right? Okay. So number 4 is just the waiter, right? So as you're transitioning, so look, come here, Cruz. To transition, so stay there. Stay there. So the only thing. No, you're gonna be on top, bruh. No, you're gonna stay there.
You want to document that I'm the name of the farmer's arm?
Absolutely not. Turn around. All right, come here. So no, what I'm saying is, let's get that. In the deep half, come around top. Go this way. So look, when you're here like this, okay, when their guy is sitting on you, you need to move him, okay? So what you're doing is you're still hiding this arm, and I'm pushing this way as I'm going with my hips up. Remember like the triangles that we used to do, shoot up the triangles for warm-ups? So I'm going here, pushing, climbing like that. So as I do that, see how his leg naturally comes here? So I can get underneath, right? Now I'm here, right leg pendulums, easy kick down, right? Here, come out, up, cross face, back step. Now, somebody asked too, right here, if I back step and he tries to hook, then I just come back here. Okay, somebody thought, oh, well, if I stop it right here and hook, it's not gonna stop it, trust me.
Depends how much you know, right?
So I'm still hugging the waist right here. So as I'm coming out, because my foot kind of like a little funky position, it's like here. So I want to come around this way. Here, crossface here. Now if it gets stuck, because I can't go out, fine. He's there. I still keep this stacked over my shoulder. And now I use this foot up, knee slice it through. Boom. It's not going to feel good. Okay? Now, come back, Cruz.
Falling apart over here.
So now as we get here too, okay, I get up. Now, if I'm here like this, okay, and Cruz starts to lean back because he knows I'm trying to, he'll try to, switch. So we get here and Cruz gets up on my hip. What some people will do, okay, they'll try to lean this way to get out. They'll put their weight this way so that as he's kicking that way, my weight's this way, so it's harder. So now he's gonna bring his leg in, spin through your hand, spin back through, back to that X position.
I'm gonna drop my knee all the way through?
Yeah, so now you can swivel, push, and bring your knee out. Boom. Now he can kind of choose where he wants to go with it, with the X. He can just push, stretch, boom, foot goes to the hip. So once he extends with the shin, now you go with the foot. Technical stand-up. Right? So that's when your partner starts to react, almost like the, we were saying with the lasso, where he leans back, you roll back with him, right? Same concept. His weight is leaning back, so reverse spin right back through. All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ask A1 what size gi he wears. He was in denial. I know. All right. So remember, on the advanced stuff, waiter to deep half, okay? That was a harder one. So come here, Amir. Being able, watch out real quick. So it's a lot of it is like how we said yesterday, back in the day, we used to do a warm up like that. Like how to shoot your triangles up, right? Come here. So now, if you get them up and you can't get underneath, so sometimes I go like this too. In my deep half like this, I'll go from deep half like this, and then I'll just shoot up this way. Okay, if you guys can't do that either, okay, come back. And I'm here like this, I push, elevate here. Now let's say he's trying to keep this leg back. You guys can grab like this, okay? And you guys can still do the sweep. But the problem becomes he has his post, right? So every time I kick down this way, he's gonna post with that hand like that, right? So it's gonna stop me from coming this way. So if I can't, come back. So if I can't go that way, what I do is I just twist this way, keep twisting to face him, and then I make his back hit the floor. This way. So then he can't post because he has to go this way. Okay? It's harder. Okay? So I just changed the angle on him. Okay? Also too, what you can do too, once you have this like this, right here, Sammy, what you can do is you gotta just keep bumping up and pull. And then swoop.
Just walking forward.
And just walk them forward. But yeah, just bump, bump. So here like this, so I'm bumping with my right hand underneath his thigh and this. And I'm using my hips at the same time with both grips. Bump, bump. And it almost feels like I'm going inverted and then swoop. And if I see his hand on the floor, immediately I'm grabbing. And then bringing him back to that comfortable position for myself here. All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So what you would do, go down. So turn this way. So the only modification is this. So everything else would stay the same, okay? So now as Mario comes up here, I'd be looking to go here, and flatten him down. Keeping that pressure. Now once I go here, I shoot, keep shooting here, and keep sliding and adjusting my position here, right? And then I finish here with a Darce type of position here. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Keep adjusting, and then hips here, on that shoulder. Okay. So it's a matter of getting out. So it's gonna take some adjusting because you're in almost you're in the half guard position, right? So once you get there, as you keep adjusting, keep going there, staying on your toes. Okay. It's a standard Darce from there, right? Okay, the second thing, so for the second variation, turn this way a little bit. So I'm going for that same position here, okay? I'm looking to try to set that up, okay? You don't have to go here, okay? As I'm trying to set this up, and I can even go here to set them down, and then readjust here, right there. So as I'm working to get in here like this, pulling them down towards me, I'm sliding, I'm adjusting. Mario bumps me this way, right? That's where our adjustment would come here. Oh, like that. And then that's where we'd go immediately to the armbar right here, right? So like up, my foot goes to the hip right here. This one comes here, this one comes underneath. And same thing as yesterday, right? Boom. And then turn it in here. Finish here, and then here. At that point, let the leg go here. Okay. So that's the variation of what we've been doing with the gi. So instead of going here, it switches to a Darce. If you can't get the Darce, you can go over under. If you can't adjust this position, just stay with the over under, and then you can transition to the armbar position.
When you flip them over, you grab the opposite leg or the closest leg to?
Well, you can grab either one. Typically with bigger guys that are heavier, I try to reach down and grab the far one. Because as they're posturing up on their toes, it kind of makes their hips cross because their legs will go here. So it'll add a little momentum. Okay? All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If we're in the situation where our partner or opponent, whatever, is on their back and there's no grips, a good rule of thumb is to try to force one of their legs between your legs. It's going to cut off a lot of their movement. It's going to cut off a lot of their guard playing options. So say, this could happen in a variety of ways. We could be here in some sort of guard and like I break grips and then disengage and then we're in this position. He could have started sitting up and I've like pushed him to his back and then we're in this position. He might just go to his back on his own, which I wouldn't advise if you're playing guard, but people do that. So however we got here, I'm standing, my partner is on his back, and so I want to force one of his legs between my legs. So one thing I really like to do is I'm gonna grab the pants right above the knee here. I'm gonna walk to the side and I'm gonna push his knee to the floor, and with my other hand, I'm gonna grab gi material right here by his ribs, and I'm gonna use my forearm to check the inside of his thigh. So we're here. I'm gonna walk to the side and push his knee down, and I shove his leg between my legs. And then I'm grabbing gi right here, and I'm monitoring the inside of his leg. So I don't want him to throw a lasso. Throw a lasso. So I want to grab this material, and I want to check the inside of his thigh with my forearm. So now throw the lasso. Yeah, so he can't do it here. So when I push this leg down, I'm pinning his thigh with my shin, and then we have just kind of a pit stop here. Now from this point, I let go of the leg on the bottom, and I'm gonna grab his collar. So right here, I'm gonna pull him towards me. Now from this point, I'm gonna simultaneously shoot my knee to the floor, and my right arm is gonna shoot an underhook. So here to here. All right, so my knee goes to the floor, my right arm gets an underhook, and then my hand that's holding the collar, I grab around the head. And from here, I want to drive my shoulder into Amir's neck to make his head turn this direction. So first, I pull him towards me a little bit, and now my shoulder's coming under his chin, and I'm forcing his head the other direction. And so this shoulder pressure, it really sucks. When someone has good shoulder pressure, you almost want to let them pass because it's so uncomfortable. So really we want to make sure we get this part right. So my hand that goes around the head goes palm down, and then I'm driving my shoulder into his neck right under his chin. Now from here, my right leg, I'm going to slide my shin down his thigh, and my hip comes to the floor. Once my hip gets to the floor, I'm going to walk back towards his hip to turn his legs the other direction. Now from here, I grab the gi, add shoulder pressure, turn, bring my right hand to block his hip. Okay, so just one more time here. Collar grip, underhook, around the head. So now he's got a hold of my foot. That's okay. I just drive this shoulder pressure, turn his head the other way. I can stay nice and patient here. If you have good shoulder pressure, they can only tolerate it for so long. So I drive the shoulder pressure, drive my shin down, So notice I'm not pulling my foot out. I'm driving my shin down towards his feet. My hip hits the floor, walk back. Now I can square up and finish the pass. So there was one other thing I was going to say and then I forgot. So any questions on that? All right, good. Let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. From here, I finish the pass. He comes in and frames. I'm shifting my weight here because if I try to come here, it's going to be hard to, I'm going to create too much space. It's going to be hard to capture the arm. So I shift my weight a little bit. Now I can capture the arm and I drive it back down and I square back up. Now the hand closer to his hip, I scoop under the elbow, grab my own wrist, and I release the other thumb. And again, this curling the wrist detail is very important. So if I don't curl the wrist, I can go all the way down and he's not tapping. When I curl the wrist, I go nice and slow, he's tapping already. So this is very important detail. Make sure once we have our own wrist, we curl both of our wrists as far as we can. Okay? And nice and slow. And nice and slow. Nice. All right. Any questions on that? Good? All right, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3.
No time.
Where's Ox?
He quit.
He texted me last Thursday and asked if I was coming in. He sent me the video. It was like, are you coming tonight?
He was acting like he was coming back for redemption.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him, he showed up, he forgot his belt, and he over-dried his gi, and his collar looked like...
It looked like a George Washington shirt, like
Yeah,
off really.
I was just going to say, it looked like some kind of... It looked like something Prince would wear in a music video. Yeah.